you guys, so welcome to my channel. Let us get started. So for today's Evil Queen look, I am actually going to use these amazing brushes that my best friend got me for my birthday. It is the Spectrum and Disney Evil Queen collection. I don't even know how she got it because as far as I know, you can only get these things from the UK, and I'm not in the UK. How did she do it? I have no freaking idea, but I'm glad that she did it because I am a huge fan of Disney. So let's unbox it real quick. She got me the cute little brush holder. Of course, the brushes, all 12 of them. I am so excited to use this. This is going to be my first time using it and my first time using Spectrum in general. Once again, thank you to my best friend for getting this for my birthday. I love it so freaking much. I mean, the whole thing is adorable. I love it so much. So for the makeup look that I'm going to be doing today, I have the whole collection of the Colourpop and Disney villains. So obviously I pulled out all of the stuff that is Evil Queen right here, the highlighter, the single shadow, the lip gloss and lipstick, and then obviously I have the Misunderstood palette. The first thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to moisturize my face and put some eye cream on my eyes. It's something that I always do, especially when I'm going to have full face of makeup on. It's just a routine of mine. The product I use is the Garnier Skin Active Clearly Bright Moisturizer. It has SPF of 30, so it is a good thing to have in the Arizona heat. Now for the eye cream, I use the Cetaphil Hydrating Eye Gel Cream. Let's go ahead and put on that eye cream. Now, I am going to be using the Versailles Unicorn Essence for a primer. Okay, so once my primer is all nice and set, I'm going to go ahead and put on my foundation. I use Maybelline in the shade 210. This is the Dewy Smooth Fit Me. I personally love Maybelline products, so you guys will see a ton of times where I'm using Maybelline. One thing I wish Maybelline would do for the Fit Me's is to get a pump so that instead of me like pouring it on my brush or like my brush in the bottle, like Maybelline, get with the program. So I'm gonna go ahead and try the foundation buffer brush. So the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and use my concealer again. It is a Maybelline product. It is the Instant Wine Concealer. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply it like so. Some on my nose. Okay, so now I'm going to use the B05. This is the Luxe brush. That's for blending out concealer and contour. Girl, I look pale. Now, this is what you call fair. Okay, but don't worry, my color is gonna come back, you guys. Yeah, mirror, mirror in my hand. Who's the prettiest in the land? Not me. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use my Maybelline Master Contour Kit right over here. I panned the blush. I didn't even touch the highlighter. I'm not a big fan of that highlight, so I kind of just said sorry and moved on. So I'm going to go ahead and actually use my Morphe and Jeffree Star brush. So the clip is not working for me, so I'm just gonna put on my cat ears headband. Very queen-like, I know, not bad. just gonna put this on instead. Woo! That did not work. Okay. I'm gonna slip this on. I'm gonna be a cat for a little bit. I'll be a cat and then I'll transform into a queen. There we go. It's so much better. Oh my gosh. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my nose contour. I'm just going to use a very thin angled brush right over here to go ahead and contour. I just dab. Sometimes I'll twist it and then I'll dab it onto the sponge so that it can pick up product. Just like so. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and grab my mirror and draw my nose out. I'm like low-key still trying to practice how I exactly want my nose to look like whenever I do this contour. Like, I feel like I'm so bad at drawing contour on my nose. So if you guys are Filipinos and you guys have this exact same nose shape as me, let me know how you do it, because girl, I need help. Or anybody with a similar shaped nose as me, please like help me figure out how to do this where I can make this little button look thinner. I'll need help. I'm gonna go ahead and bake. Now, again, Maybelline. I swear you guys, I am not sponsored. I just genuinely like Maybelline. So if you guys think I'm sponsored, I promise you I am not sponsored. I wish I was sponsored, or, you know, because seriously, like, I really do love Maybelline. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bake right now. Just using a beauty blender and just packing that powder on. Okay, so while my face is baking, let's go ahead and take a closer look at the Evil Queens collection. So here is the lipstick, as you guys can see. It has the printing that says villains, which I absolutely love that little detail. I feel like they put more thought into the villains collection compared to the princess collection. I don't know if that's just me or not, but what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with my thoughts? Here is also the lip gloss right here. This one is called Bad Apple. It's red and glitter shimmer, which is really, really pretty. And now I'm going to show you guys the highlight. It is a very nice gold shimmer. Let me see if I can swatch it on my arm for you guys. Like, oh, you're kidding me. Look at that. It's so freaking pretty. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the eyeshadow palette. Like, look at that. I feel like it's so much prettier than the princess one. The princess one was very simple, but, you know, like, look at that. This is the eyeshadow palette. So I believe I have baked enough. My face is kind of saying it's enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and wipe it off nice and easy. I also like to use the remaining powder and just sort of like blend it all over my face. For my eyebrows, I like to use Anastasia's Powder Duo. I use the shade Granite for my eyebrows. So let us go ahead and grab a brush. This is the Spectrum. So I'm just gonna go ahead and brush it first before I put on the brows. Okay, So now that my eyebrows are all nice and done, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids before I get started on the eyeshadow. For my eyeshadow primer, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and I will also be using the brush number B06 to apply the primer. Once my eyelids are all nice and primed, let's go ahead and put on the eyeshadow. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab my Morphe 456 brush. It does have like a little bit of staining from my Blue Bloods palette, but there's no product on it at all whatsoever. It is completely clean, you guys. So I'm going to grab the color Force of Thorns, and I'm going to go ahead and put that inside my crease. Okay, so to kind of calm down that color, I'm going to go back with the B06, and I'm going to grab the shade Devious right over here, and I'm going to actually put this on top. Just go ahead and grab it and blend her out. Just like so. How you doing? So now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on my other side of my eye. Now to kind of darken up the look, I'm going to go ahead and grab 101 right over here, and I'm going to go ahead and just slightly put it into the crease, but not too much. You all know how black eyeshadow can be a monster if you put too much. So I have this brush right here. It is a it's kind of in the shape of a arrow, if you think about it. Again, it is just stain, you guys. There is no blue eyeshadow on it. I'm just gonna go ahead and just on the tip of the brush, I'm just gonna lightly just dab it, and then, you know, I kid you not, you guys, like black can make or break your look in a heartbeat. And as you guys can see, it kind of gives it like a little bit of a deeper purple look, which is like what I'm going for. Now I'm going to go ahead and do it on the opposite side. Next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease. I like to use just plain concealer. I'm going to go ahead and grab a very, very small brush. It's a brush that I always use whenever I am going in to cut my crease. It's literally this small. Look at that. Very tiny. And I just like to grab it, put that little drop, and then slowly kind of apply it onto the brush and do a downwards motion so that it can take out the excess, kind of like how Bob Ross does his brushing. So just go ahead and cut that crease. So once that is all done, let us go ahead and grab the gold jelly and apply that onto my eyes. And I'm going to go ahead and use the A16 and grab some of that. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab some eyeliner. I go ahead and tight line my eyes before I actually put on liquid eyeliner. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab my Makeup Forever black eyeliner and tight line. I'm actually going to go ahead and put some very, very little eyeshadow into my bottom line. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the Morphe 210 and put Forest of Thorns into my bottom line. And then using the exact same brush, I'm going to go back in with 101 and just lightly put the black into the outer part, not in the inner, just the outer. I'm going to go ahead and grab my Maybelline Precise eyeliner and give me my cat eye. This is actually like my first time doing this look, you guys, and I gotta say, I'm like digging it. I think it looks really, really, really pretty, so I'm digging it right now. I really am. So let us go ahead and put on my mascara. I like to use the Roller Lash from Benefit Cosmetics. I absolutely love this mascara. It's my favorite thing ever. I used to use the L'Oreal Telescopic, but once I found this, I was like, can't go back. Sorry. For eyelashes, I love using Kiss. This is the Kiss Blooming Lash, and this one is called Peony. Absolutely love this. It's one of my favorite lashes. So now we're going to go ahead and put on some blush. I use the Morphe blush palette in the Warm Master 8W right over there. This is what it looks like. As you guys can see, these are my common two that I usually use. But for today, I think I'm going to do a combo of maybe this one right here, which is Sweet, and Babe. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab my favorite blush brush that I got this from Amazon. Can you believe it? But so I just combine these two together like that. Give it a little pat and lightly brush it. Right there. Okay. So once that is all done, I'm going to go ahead and spritz my face with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I'm going to go ahead and grab my damp beauty blender, and I'm going to go ahead and put on the highlighter. I like to use a beauty blender for this kind of highlighter. It's not like a powder highlighter. This is more like a cream kind. So I noticed that putting it on by using a beauty blender is a lot more easier, and I think I like the application a lot more when I do it this way versus using the brush. So just go ahead and pat that on. You guys can kind of see the little shine. Ooh, yes, work. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this like very pointed pencil brush right here. This is also from Amazon. My very first brush collection, I got it from Amazon, and I gotta say it does the job. It's really good. If you guys want a link to that, let me know and I will go ahead and link it down below. So I'm going to go ahead and put the highlighter into my inner part of my eyes, and I'm also going to put it on the top of my brow. Okay, that is it for the makeup, for the eyes, and for the cheeks. Now let's go ahead and do my lips. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put on the lipstick. Oh my god, it's so red. Okay, so let's go ahead and put it on. I usually like to use a a lip brush, but unfortunately I cannot find my lip brush right now, so just gotta work with what I got. Oh my god, that really brought out the look, like hardcore. Holy crap. I am really digging this look right now. So to even get more into the character, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and curl my hair, do a cute updo, and maybe put on a crown. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. I am personally in love with it. Like, are you kidding me? This crown is like everything right now. And it is so easy to put on. It is not hard at all. There's an elastic band. Ow. And I think that this will look good for any kind of cosplay. Like, are you kidding me? This is so freaking gorgeous. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate it so much. I would appreciate it if you guys like, comment, subscribe. I also want to give a shout out to my best friend once again for getting me this beautiful collection. I love it so much. This was actually the reason why I decided to do Evil Queen as my first look, mainly because I just had to go and play with this beautiful, beautiful brush collection. So thank you so much to her. If you guys want to see more content of me playing around with the Colourpop Disney Villains collection, let me know. I will go ahead and get to that. Let me know also if you guys want me to video for the Princess collection, because I have a ton of those too. If you guys want to see me do Maleficent, I am totally down. I will be so down to put on those horns that she has. She's also my favorite Disney villain of all time because she's such a badass. If you guys want this crown as well, I will link it down below. I think that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Love you guys.